Hello everyone, JohnnyThunderEAS&Weather here with a severe weather update for the Day 2 outlook. We have a moderate risk for severe weather tomorrow that encompasses south central and southwestern Oklahoma and north central Texas. Cities in tomorrow's moderate include Wichita Falls, Texas, Denton, Texas, Lawton, Oklahoma, Sherman, Texas, and Ardmore, Oklahoma. We have an enhanced tomorrow that encompasses parts of northern Texas, parts of Oklahoma, southwestern Arkansas, and the very far extreme northwestern tip of Louisiana. Cities in tomorrow's enhanced include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Arlington, Texas, and Plano, Texas. And we have two slight risk areas tomorrow, one covering extreme southeastern Iowa, west central Illinois, much of Missouri, parts of Kansas, southeastern Colorado, eastern New Mexico, parts of Oklahoma, parts of Texas, most of Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and west central Mississippi. And the other slight tomorrow encompasses far southeastern Alabama, much of the southeastern half of Georgia, most of South Carolina, the eastern half of North Carolina, the eastern half of Virginia, Washington, D.C., and south central Maryland. Cities in tomorrow's slights include Washington, D.C., Kansas City, Missouri, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Wichita, Kansas. And we have a marginal tomorrow in areas in the dark green. Areas in the dark green are in a marginal tomorrow. So anyway, cities in tomorrow's marginal include Chicago, Illinois, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jacksonville, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, and Baltimore, Maryland. So, going to the tornado threat for tomorrow, there are two areas where we have a 5% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow. One covering much of Oklahoma and northern Texas, and the other 5% tornado risk area tomorrow include south central Maryland and east central Virginia. Cities in the 5% tornado risk areas tomorrow include Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Plano, Texas, Garland, Texas, Richmond, Virginia, and Arlington, Virginia. And we have two areas where we have a 2% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow. One covering west central Illinois, parts of Missouri, the southeastern half of Kansas, east central New Mexico, parts of Texas, parts of Oklahoma, parts of Arkansas, and northern Louisiana. And the other 2% tornado risk area tomorrow encompasses south central Maryland, much of Maryland, I should say, much of Maryland, far southwestern Delaware, Washington, D.C., a tiny bit of the panhandle of West Virginia, parts of Virginia, and northeastern North Carolina. Cities in tomorrow's 2% tornado risk areas tomorrow include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Kansas City, Missouri. Going to the wind threat for tomorrow, there is a 45% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow that encompasses south central and southwestern Oklahoma and north central Texas. Cities in the 45% wind risk area tomorrow include Wichita Falls, Texas, Denton, Texas, Lawton, Oklahoma, Sherman, Texas, and Ardmore, Oklahoma. There is a 30% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow that encompasses parts of northern Texas, parts of Oklahoma, southwestern Arkansas, and far northwestern Louisiana. Cities in the 30% wind risk area tomorrow include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Arlington, Texas, and Plano, Texas. There are two areas where we have a 15% wind risk tomorrow, one covering west central Illinois, much of Missouri, parts of Kansas, far southeastern Colorado, eastern New Mexico, parts of Oklahoma, parts of Texas, most of Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and west central Mississippi. And the other 15% wind risk tomorrow encompasses far southeastern Alabama. Oh, why did you do that to me? The other 15% wind risk tomorrow encompasses far southeastern Alabama, the southeastern half of Georgia, most of South Carolina, the eastern half of North Carolina, the eastern half of Virginia, South Central Maryland, and Washington, D.C. So, cities in the 15% wind risk areas tomorrow include Washington, D.C., Kansas City, Missouri, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Wichita, Kansas. Now, if you look at the black dashed area, the black dashed area is where we have the highest potential to see hurricane-force wind gusts of 74 miles per hour or higher tomorrow from thunderstorms. Cities in the black dashed area tomorrow include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Arlington, Texas, and Plano, Texas. Again, the black dashed area is the highest potential to see hurricane-force wind gusts of 74 miles per hour or higher from thunderstorms tomorrow. So, areas in the brown have a 5% damaging wind risk tomorrow. Cities in the 5% wind risk area tomorrow include Chicago, Illinois, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jacksonville, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, and Baltimore, Maryland. Alright, so anyway, going to tomorrow's hail threat, there is a 30% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow. That encompasses northwestern Texas and much of Oklahoma. Cities in the 30% hail risk area tomorrow include Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Amarillo, Texas, Norman, Oklahoma, Wichita Falls, Texas, and Lawton, Oklahoma. And a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow. That encompasses west central Illinois, southeastern Iowa, parts of Missouri, parts of Kansas, far southeast Colorado, eastern New Mexico, much of Oklahoma, northern Texas, western Arkansas, and northwestern Louisiana. So, cities in the 15% hail risk tomorrow include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Kansas City, Missouri, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Arlington, Texas. And there is a black dashed area over here that encompasses all of the 30% and much of the 15% hail risk areas. The black dashed areas are where we have the highest potential to see hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger tomorrow. Cities in the black dashed area tomorrow include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Arlington, Texas. And again, the black dashed area is the highest potential to see hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger tomorrow. And the brown area is where we have a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow. Cities in the 5% hail risk tomorrow include Chicago, Illinois, Charlotte, North Carolina, Denver, Colorado, Washington, D.C., and Virginia Beach, Virginia. So, in summary, severe thunderstorms are most likely across Oklahoma and northern Texas to the Arctic during the late afternoon and evening on Sunday. A few tornadoes, destructive wind gusts of 80 to 100 miles per hour, and very large hail are possible. Wow, that is really serious. So, anyway, stay safe in the affected areas tomorrow, and take today to prepare for tomorrow's severe weather. Take today to prepare for tomorrow's severe weather. And have a way of getting your information tomorrow, whether it be your TV, radio, or phone, to alert you for severe weather warnings, especially for, the tornadoes and the very high wind gusts and the very large hail. And there could be some damage. There could be a lot of damage tomorrow from those winds and tornadoes and hail. So yeah. So stay safe in the affected areas tomorrow, and have a way of getting notified for severe weather. And before you go to bed tomorrow night, have a way of being notified during the night tomorrow night, whether it be your TV, radio, or phone. And try to sleep in your safe spot tomorrow night on the lowest level of your home. And I'll go over all of this again tomorrow morning. So stay safe. Take care.